thank you for speaking to us. You are coming to the end of your time on the staff team. Now, have you calculated to the month, but it's 41 years, is that right?
Just under.
So you started on the team in 1981.
81, yeah.
We are so thankful for everything that you have done in that time. This is an impossible question. How has All Souls changed since 1981?
It's changed, but it hasn't. And I think the fact that it hasn't is the wonderful thing in terms of there's still the wonderful Bible preaching, the faithfulness to Scripture, and it's the warmth of fellowship and just the joy and the privilege of being an amazing church family. Yeah. But I think, as with so many things, technology has changed.
Most people, Pam, will remember you though for your work with the Resources Centre, so this, and will have come and bought a book from you or had a book recommendation from you. You've had book signings, book launches. Tell us about some of them.
Thank you. Charlie, well, one that definitely comes to mind is a book by Stephen Lungu, Out of the Black Shadows, a former terrorist from Zimbabwe, an amazing testimony. And I think he was signing copies of his book for about nearly an hour
after a service,
when he'd preached. Yeah. That was very memorable, actually, because it had been a wonderfully evangelistic service, and a number of people, as they were queuing, said to him that they'd prayed the prayer at the end. So it was quite a remarkable evening. So that was definitely one of the memorable events. And then John Stott, many a time he came into the Wardegrave Hall so that signed copies were available for people to buy on the Sunday.
We're about to go into a year where our focus is going to be on growing as Christians, so our own personal discipleship. Just why do you think reading books, why is that so helpful in our Christian growth?
Well, I think it really helps ground you in what you believe and helps you structure what you have been learning. And I think it's something too you can share with others in terms of for instance, like this book, Why I Am a Christian, you can go through and it's almost someone being a companion for you to walk through, well, why am I a Christian? You were telling me earlier, just a flavour of how tape distribution used to work. Just tell me that for the camera. Absolutely. Yeah. So somebody would run down from the PA desk with the master tape during the last hymn, and it was great if it was a longer hymn because it gave a bit more time to do a bit more copying. Yeah. And then they'd be ready as the queue formed. And you're taking all of those tapes and they're all online, all available? You've nearly finished? We're just about there. It's been a huge project. So now you can search for almost anything and find, going back to when? Well, there are some we've had to put date not quite known, but probably the 60s. Yeah. And just say a bit more about your team. The resources team has been one of the big privileges of being part of the church family, but also on the staff. Without the resources team, it would not have been possible to provide resources after services. So they would come down during the last hymn, and we'd serve together. And I was incredibly grateful because often these are people who, in their working week, and often they'd be family people, be very, very busy, but be very happy to serve together and talk with people. And Pam, we'd love to pray for you. We'd love to know what you're thinking of next. Well, yes, I think, trying to just take a time to enjoy the gift of time for a bit and just change gear and see what the Lord has in store. See what retirement looks like from this summer, but I do want to make sure that I am open to being able to serve, and then just see what the Lord would like. Yeah, you'll still be here. We'll still be able to see you, talk to you. People, I'm sure, after watching this, will want to come and thank you. Oh, well, so Pam, thank you so much for 41 years here and serving the Lord. Thank you. Thank you.